I'm Lena with another product we love. Today I have the fantastic Sophie's Universe Crochet Along book here in my hand. Sophie's Universe Afghan has become wildly popular amongst crochet fans. And this book leads you step by step on how to work this intricate square blanket pattern. Sophie's Universe was originally released as a 20-part crochet along back in 2015. It's designed by Deidre Uys and it's sponsored by Sheepy's Yarn. It's now available in a printed format exclusively from Annie's. And despite its complexity, the pattern is actually written specifically for adventurous beginners. It starts out with a simple granny square that has a beautiful flower in the center and then gradually unfolds into a stunning and hypnotizing design. This book has more than 200 pages. Wow, that tells us that the instructions are detailed. And as you can see from my copy here, there are many beautiful pictures. It shares tons of important information and stitches. And if you are like me, I'm sure you can't wait to create the beautiful piece of crochet art called Sophie's Universe. Now let's take a peek inside the book. We flip open and we get to the contents. And as you can see, there is a lot of content in this book. After this page, we get to the intro page where you can see this beautiful picture of the finished afghan. It has a granny square with a gorgeous crochet flower in the center, and it unfolds into this hypnotizing design all the way out to the edges of the motif. It's an intermediate crochet pattern, but learning the stitches to make this crochet pattern is completely worth it. So a little bit about the designer, Deidre, and then we flip over to where you can read about the size and materials. And the cool thing here is, as you can see, you can make this afghan in a large, medium, or a small size, depending on the weight of yarn you will be using. So if you use a sport weight yarn, your afghan is going to come out 3 foot 3 inches by 3 foot 3 inches. If you use a DK weight yarn, it's going to come out 4 feet 7 inches times 4 feet 7 inches. And if you use a worsted weight, it's going to be 5 foot 6 inches square. And then it tells you the hook sizes, how many yards, and also a little bit about the yarns that they used for the afghan. So we'll keep looking here, and as you can see already from the beginning, we have all these very detailed pictures on how to start working the afghan from the center. So as you can see, we're still on the technique pages here where they're teaching us every single stitch we need to know. And as we keep working our way through here now, as you can see, lots and lots of pictures. The whole pattern is divided into different parts. So it starts out here with part 1, and you can see the part 1 motif that will be worked if you follow all the rounds here now in this part 1 section. So here you can see you're still on part 1, and then you will move over to part 3. You come to part 4, and as you can see here now, everything is like growing, and you get to part 6 and so on. So as you can see, very detailed pictures. You can see every single step, how to work each round. So here we are on round 71. So we'll continue, and I'll show you one thing that I think is fun. In the beginning of each part, she has given us a photo task where she gives different themes and where she wants people to submit pictures of their finished afghans. So it's really fun to see all the different colors used by different people. And this photo task for the part 10 section was related to the Mother's Day. So she wanted people to send in pictures of themselves and their mothers. So that's something that gets repeated in almost all the different parts. Here I am at part 13, photo task 4. She is asking for a repeat of a photo task that she already did. She wants people to send in from a scenic spot. So see here all these beautiful pictures where you can see other people and their color choices. So I keep going here, part 15, 16, more pictures, more explanations. Now it's coming towards the very edge of the afghan. We're at the end of part 18 and it finishes here with round 113, and with that you have finished the afghan. So that finishes all the instructions, and you come to the end of the book where you have a note page and then a section called the end of the beginning. So as you can see here, there are a few more words from Deidre. It's a cute pictures of what I believe is her 3 kids. And then you have these pages where you can fill out exactly what you did for your afghan, what colors you used. Here you can fill out all the shade names and the shade numbers, and you can take notes here on multiple pages in the back of exactly what you ended up doing for your afghan. And I think that's super cool, because then you will have it gathered for the future so you can remember exactly what you did on your afghan. So with that, 216 pages filled, totally jammed with cool stitches, amazing new techniques, and so many new fun tricks to learn. Are you also absolutely mesmerized by the Sophie's Universe crochet blanket? If you really want to make a spectacular crochet project, then I can't recommend this book strongly enough. Everyone that sees the afghan will marvel at your crochet skills. And more importantly though, you will be impressed and amazed at your work every time you see it. And that's why this book is another product we love. I'm Lina Skvagersson. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you will join me soon again in another one of my Annie's Creative Studio episodes.